Hello, it has been a while since I've done a what I eat in a day. I moved, got married, traveled for a month and a half, moved in to this new place, and now we're here and I'm ready to film what I eat again. So let's just jump into today. Also, anything related to the recipes are gonna be down below in the description, and if you are curious as to how I choose the foods that I eat every single day, I'm gonna link a video here and in the description as well. Every morning, I always have my espresso. I just love it. I'm addicted to it. Whether or not I need the caffeine, it's just so tasty. And then I also made some Minimalist Baker pumpkin bread, but I did make some substitutions of my own. But this bread from Minimalist Baker is really just the best pumpkin bread I've ever had. And the ingredients are honestly really, really good. And we made 2 of these loaves. We made it Monday and it was done by Thursday. That's how good it is. I was at a flax meal, so I used aquafaba instead. That is one of the substitutions that I had. And then I just pretty much followed everything until I get to the flour. Instead of her gluten-free flour blend, I love garbanzo bean flour. I use it all the time and it's really high in protein. And I personally cannot taste it after it's baked, and it just is really nice and fluffy and starchy, kind of like wheat flour. So I just really love using it. It's the best. So that's what I used. Those notes are down below in the description though, in case all that talking was a little too much. Okay, so aren't they beautiful? They're just so beautiful. Now for tofu toast, we got some pinto beans, salt, nutritional yeast, veganese. I love this Follow Your Heart veganese. Garlic powder, mash that all together. Then we got some nice high protein tofu drizzled in olive oil, salt and pepper. Popping that plus a slice of Ezekiel bread toast into my air fryer. Tossed kale in the same bowl with some champagne vinegar. Had another coffee, then pulled out my Ezekiel toast. I like it really crispy and crunchy. Top on that kale plus that pinto bean mash, some red onion, that tofu when it's done. Serve it up with some celery and kale, and I just love my tofu toasts. I'm so glad I brought this with me. I am running errands and I knew I was gonna get hungry. So I'm gonna snack on this because I have a few more places to go. NUZEST did a 180 on their protein bars. They are so delicious. Combination of whole foods, nuts, seeds, and fruit, plus that extra protein. Perfect snack. For dinner, we had leftover vegan shepherd's pie made by my husband. He cooks me dinner almost every single night and it's amazing, and he cooks fun things that I would not cook by myself. So he made this. I'm gonna share the recipe in just a second, but I also had berries afterwards, some blackberries, strawberries, and blueberries. Yum. My husband found a highly rated shepherd's pie recipe online and turned it vegan. I'm gonna link the original recipe down below, as well as all of my notes and additions and what we did. Wash, peel, and boil some russet potatoes. Add some vegan butter, oat milk. We used full fat oat milk, garlic powder, salt, and Veal Life Parmesan cheese. I love this Parmesan cheese block. It's just so pretty. Mash up your potatoes as smooth as you like them, and this is it for the potato portion. We're gonna move on to the meat portion. However, you can cook these potatoes while you're prepping the meat. I just wanted to show it by each little layer. There's only 2 layers. So now for the meat filling, we're starting with cauliflower, walnuts, and mushrooms blended together. So it's a nice meaty texture, but has nutrients in it as well. Good for you stuff. Then chopped up some garlic, onion, prepped some better than bouillon. We're gonna saute some garlic and onion in a skillet with some oil. Added 3 Impossible burgers. Personally, I like Beyond Burgers. We season that up, cook it up, and then you're gonna add the cauliflower, walnut, and mushroom meaty texture to that. So we're getting lots of protein plus other nutrients that we're adding to it. So then we're just gonna season this up, cook this up. All of the ingredients are gonna be down below. So I'm not gonna list off everything right here because it's a lot of stuff, but we really just follow the original recipe. We seasoned it the same way that they did. So then we're gonna add that broth in, then add some corn and peas. Now this is about ready to piece it together. You know, I'm really grateful for my husband in his cooking me dinner every single night. It's honestly amazing, but he is really, really messy and it's my job to clean up. And so he just leaves me these elaborate messes that I don't do when I cook. But I love him very much and I love his cooking. And then we just piece it together. So in a baking dish, you put in the meat layer and then layer on the mashed potatoes. We decided that we would prefer a thicker layer of mashed potatoes. Oh, and we also drizzled on some more Parmesan cheese, but that's what's on top. We put more shredded Parmesan cheese. Anyway, look how delicious this is. It's really good, really hearty, savory, and just like, yum. And it's one of my husband's favorite dishes. We have made this multiple times. He has made this multiple times. Not we. I don't make it. He makes it. If you enjoyed this What I Eat in a Day, don't forget to check out the other ones on my channel. And something just fell off my fridge. And I have workouts, follow along workouts and other videos. So just go check it out. And there's lots more videos to come. So I will see you in the next one.